Welcome to Mishnah study Masechet Orlah Perek Gimel Mishnah Gimel. If you remember last Mishnah, we said that for a weaving a piece of thread into a garment, it needs to be below a seat. We explained this is the width of 2 fingers, and if a person goes ahead and he does so, we said it's patil 1 in 200. Now let's say someone weaves again below a seat, the same size thread, but this thread is from Semen HaBechor. Right? We know you're not allowed to go ahead and shear the wool, right, off an animal that's a bechor, right? Lo tagoz bechor tzonecha. You're not allowed to go ahead and shear the wool off their newborn, the oldest, the firstborn son, right? Or let's say, right, so if he does that, right, he goes ahead and he dyes this wool, and then he weaves it into a piece of clothing, but beged. So you do like a beged, the whole beged needs to be burnt again, because why? Because this is asur b'hana'ah. Let's say misi'ar nazir. Let's say he takes the hair from a nazir. Again, hair from a nazir, we know. Pasuk says also that you have to burn it, right? You have to go ahead and burn the si'ar nazir after you cut his hair. It needs to be burnt. So over here also, you're not allowed to benefit from it. It's asur b'hana'ah, and you take this and you make sackcloth out of it. Or mipeter hamor, right? Or from the peter hamor, right? You redeemed the hamor with a sheep. Or better yet, if you don't do it, right? Peter hamor right? Arafto, you actually need to kill the hamor from the back, right? The orif, you kill from the back to the neck, right? Let's say you went ahead and did that. Now you're not allowed to benefit from that hamor, but you went ahead and you took from this hamor and you took some of the hair over there and you made some sackcloth out of it, right? What do you need to do? Okay, now the entire sackcloth needs to be burnt, right? Right. So this is all one, right? All this is the same idea as we mentioned last Mishnah. Of course, Milah Asit is important enough, and the whole thing needs to be burnt. Now, what's interesting, it doesn't say over here that it could be oleh, right? It doesn't say it could be oleh 1 in 200. Why not? So Rambam says, right? There is no shiur when it comes to these. Now, the Mishnah continues, Uba muktashim, mekadeshin kol shehen, right? You have muktashim, right? Let's say you have the wool from a korban. You have a sheep, right? You shear off some of that wool that you were bringing as you brought as a korban. You took some of that wool. That's muktashim, right? Over here, even if you go ahead and dye a piece of thread that's less than the seat, it's even less than 2 fingers wide, length of a thread, right? Even that, right, which would usually say is meaningless, over here when it comes to muktashin, and you made a piece of clothing from that, even from that tiny little thread, it's kodesh, and you're not allowed to benefit from it until you go ahead and redeem it.